Welcome everybody. SOFI stock again incoming with the news about the price prediction and technical analysis that can be mentioned in this video. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and like. And let's start with easy steps for this video and let's go. So according to what we want on SOFI stock, it's going to be a thing that is going to be very serious and I think it is going to be quietly mentioned. So if we want to see what will be the backside of the SOFI, okay, maybe the flashback of what could happen in SOFI. If we see that update, we see that we were on 3 hours update, and we see that it's going to be such a very important thing that can be applied on SOFI. So since we can see a lot of things on this stock, we can go for the price here, okay, and then we can have the stock on the increase in momentum. Maybe if we see that the end of the intersection could be like this. So that is the thing that is going to be about what can this of I happen, but just let's see another price predictions. Maybe this is not going to be the accurate one. Wondering why that SOFI is going to be in this form and it has a high value which is going to be about 4 USD and 70 cents, and we can go for those two stop lines, so that is going to be also considering another price prediction instead of the first one which it was about to be an increase in momentum like this. So the second part would be about increase a little bit and then it's going to be rebounded and it's not going to have to be straight. Okay, the previous one was going to be through the slope line and the trend line itself and goes to be a new wave, but here not going to be a new wave, it's going to be the same wave that is going to play a role between those two slope lines. So since we can go for this place, it goes to be this trend line and then it goes to be downside, decreasing downside in momentum, and then it goes to make a small fluctuation and then it can go for the another one and then it goes to be having until it reaches its limit and then it goes to be doing the same thing that we have explained, since we said that the price can go through trend line and slope line. Okay, that is the thing that we should mention on SOFI. Okay, we have to do a thing that this is the applications that we could done. Let's see a thing that had been applied before or the things that happened before. For example, if we see that price here and the price here, okay, we see that it went through this part. Okay, since we see that the price from the start here and increase it, then decrease, it could be rebounded from this part and then increase, it could be rebounded from the top side, and then it made such an intersection of the wave with the trend line which was going to be horizontal and then being rebounded by this slope line, and it formed a wave which is going to be in an M form. Okay, always see the wave in M form, and we have to see that the price on SOFI would decrease again, could decrease again and then increase. Maybe it can decrease. Okay, however, it can do this many times and it can go form a wave in this form many times. So let's see how many waves that could be formed, since it started from the top side to the bottom side, or from 1 Fibonacci level to 0 Fibonacci level. Okay, let's see number of trend lines before the number of waves, or the number of waves that could have been done on 3 hours update. Maybe if we went for 1 day update, it's going to be the main one. Okay, the main them, or the main number of waves that should be calculated instead of 3 hours, because it gives such about, for example, an additional one wave or two wave or maybe about three waves. However, depends on the period or the period update that can be for these listed times. Maybe for 1 minute it gives you about instead of these waves it gives you about 20 waves, 30 waves in this form, a lot. Okay, however, we can go for those two trend lines here, and we see that it's going to give us a form that is going to be like this. And think about it, this is not a thing that is not bad for this OFI to be done. So let's see whether this OFI will be good one to be explained here or not. So let's see. Okay, what can be done? Our mind is going to be this part and this part increase and then for it increase and decrease. So that means this is the start of the decrease and this is the start of the increase. Since and the increase could limit it until it reaches this level, and it is not going to increase more than this part. Maybe it can increase more than this part, but it's not going to give a decrease more than this limit. Okay, that's what I think about, or what I see, or what I explain absolutely about. The same manner here is not going to give an increase more than this value, so that is the limited part which is going to be set a profit. The highest resistance on 1 Fibonacci level, the lowest support in 0 Fibonacci level is on 0 Fibonacci level. Okay, so let's see how many trend lines can be between this level and this level. So we can see that on 1 Fibonacci level 23 USD and 0 Fibonacci level 4 USD and 87 cents. Here is going to be about 48 cents. So however it's going to be half a cent. Okay, how let's see 90. Okay, maybe 90, 19 USD and 5 cents. So let's go. We can see that the number of waves since it started from here to here, 1 and 2, okay, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. So it's going to be equal to the number of trend lines, so that it's going could be true for the SOFI to be like this, and that is absolutely very good and very accurate thing that can be insane for everyone who can start on stock, because it's going to be one of the things that is going to be happening on 2023 with a start in this place. Okay, it decreased a lot from on 2021. It didn't decrease, it returned to its original value, but on 2022 it decreased by 19 USD and 5 cents, 50 cents. Okay, maybe it's going to be a good chance for a lot of traders to come out and go to invest on 2023 January, and it's going to be also referring to a special year that can be on SOFI technologies. We can go also for another notice. The thing that can be cared about or to be taking care about is going to be the decrease on on the middle of December until we can reach the end of the December, and then it can increase in January, and that is the thing that is maybe not fine, or maybe an unfortunate thing that may happen. Okay, so we can take care about what goes to be in December, because it's a decrease in momentum since started on July here and the November. There is no thing could be applied on December. In November, it could do an increase, small increase and decrease. Okay, could decrease, and instead of the decreasing of this value, increasing of this value, so it can decrease by a value that it has increased, and it can cancel this increase. So in December could be a decrease here on this level, and it can be placed here, and that what I can think about is OFI price prediction news today, and good luck.